five. When we talk about points
He didn't make top
accumulated,
6.
yeah, but after the deduction from the point, we're going to talk about we made it to the World Cup players, where we are going to play Gabon in November. So it's going to be an interesting game altogether. Good morning, guys. Welcome to Vote Sports on Vote 104.3 FM. My name is Gordon. Today, the Nigerian Super Eagles World Cup qualification. I will give you the team that have already qualified for the World Cup. Good morning, also. How are you?
Good morning, John. I want to say a big shout out, a big thank you to Alexandra Isak and his Kingsmen. No, he says Sweden. It's not Sweden, no. It's the people that pulled out of the World Cup. A country not up to 4 million people. They helped us by pulling out of the World Cup. And with that, we are there or thereabout. We never reach your but still there for our road still far.
Then
Other people use flight to go with the trek go there.
Good morning, John.
Yes, good morning. You know, they say comment the hour, comment the man, and Victor Osimhen was the man for the hour, basically. And then secondly, whether it's by flight or by leg, the most important thing is reach
the
the
station
destination.
finally. Where person use car reach, people use leg go reach am. Now time we go take.
Now time we go take.
So
Simple
we'll
and short. So
okay.
I'm happy that we are in the journey right now. So welcome to the show, guys.
Yeah, we are in the journey actually to qualify for the World Cup. You know, we are Nigeria. We like taking the we like making it hard for ourselves. So
the easy way out is not for us.
We are going to make it hard for ourselves because we are going to play now. We are qualified for the players. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports. You can go there, drop your comments. We will be reading your comments live here in the studio. Okay, let's start with the game that happened yesterday with Nigeria versus Benin Republic. We'll talk about that. We'll talk about how we made it to the playoffs. Okay, that game was a fantastic game. 3 minutes into the game, fantastic pass from Chukwueze to Osimhen. Bam! Osimhen scored the first goal. Chukwueze got 2 assists in that game. Fantastic game he had because everyone will not say, why are we benching Chukwueze for Lookman? And I understand what they are saying. Sometimes you shine, sometimes you don't shine.
No.
He did well in that
game. I used to say this: if you sit down for bench,
your
eye go open. You go see what you need to do right. If you once you don't say don't be star player, they don't carry you put you for bench. Another person come do 1 or 2. You go see your mistake. You go say, oh, now this run I know they make. Now this pass I know they pass on time. And again, Chukwueze has sat on the bench for the past 3 games. Past 2 games, I mean, definitely something would happen to him. Even at what's it called at his club football, he was sitting on the bench. So in the last game he played, he came up, he did something. He did not really getting on the score sheet, but he did 1 or 2. He got involved. He got involved in the goals. So on one of the goals. So you look at him sitting on the bench, it has exposed him to when to pass the ball, when to make the crosses, when to make the runs, when to go for the 1v1, when to beat the defender. And I think that was what happened to him yesterday. When you have, and again, look at the quality of players you have on the bench yesterday. Some of the key players were on the bench. Senior man Truss Ekong was on the bench. Frank Onyeka, though he's not been playing since his loan spell at Augsburg, but was on the bench, and he has been on the bench for a long time. Coming in as in the second half to score his own goal. He said, no qualify like that too. I must register my name, and he did. So Chukwueze, good game for him, good performance coming off the bench, or perhaps starting this one after sitting on the bench for a long time to get that 2 assists. Wonderful game for him.
Okay, John, let's talk about our main man. You know, I was looking at the record yesterday. All the games we struggled in this qualifying, World Cup qualifying, Osimhen didn't play at all in those games.
Except the one for the man they rejected, the former.
Yeah, Boniface was playing. I wasn't playing well. Everybody knows that Osimhen is very crucial to this Nigerian squad. I'm not guessing. Probably he was available in some of those games that he missed, about 3 or 4 games. Probably qualified for the World Cup. He scored a hat-trick yesterday. Fantastic player.
Yes, Osimhen, I think you cannot take it away from Osimhen that is a phenomenal striker. Like, this is a striker that should be playing for Real Madrid, or should be playing for the likes of FCB, or should be playing for the likes of City in the Premier League. Osimhen is, forget about talent now. Let's talk about passion. Let's talk about work ethic. Let's talk about bleeding on the pitch, according to Nonso. Let's talk about giving his all for Nigeria. You cannot question any of these characters on Osimhen. If we can just copy and paste these characters, these traits, now, this 20% that produces the 80% of the result, and put in all of our team, we'll have a better team than we have right now. So, fantastic player, Osimhen. 3 on the night, a hat-trick for him. Secondly, Osimhen is Nigeria's talisman. Just take it from me. any day Osimhen is not playing, that attack is missing a touch.
Yes,
He's missing
yeah.
a touch because he brings another dimension of the game alive. You saw how he mobilizes the team. You see how he galvanizes the players that are playing with him up front there. And then secondly, just before we leave the Osimhen matter, fantastic selection from Chile again. Senior man was dropped as also predicted.
Captain, yes.
Yes, he was dropped. And then secondly, Akwa Adams was given a starting bet, having put in a great show in the previous game. Even did well in this game.
You see that they don't because you know people how they barrier up and down for people.
Now our formation now is 4-4-2.
No changer.
You done this thing.
No changer.
No changer.
And they want
you can only
now.
change it on one condition.
If
you want come out defender, put midfielder.
No, but you want come out attacker. Don't put defender so you can probably
no, I cannot show up by removing attacker to put defense. You go give them you know everybody get different tactics. You go give them the opportunity to build into the team. You give them the room to grow into the game. You get because now their defense go be like, oh, attacker no day. We go attack. But when you come out defender, put midfielder. Don't attack. I go use attack and that means
close down. That we have a lot of attackers in the team. We should maximize all of them. Do you understand? Playing a 4-4-2 maximize our potential because we have two strikers up front. We have two wingers that can score goals, and the two midfielders can decide to even if they don't create. For example, look at this game. We played more from the wings. I always say we don't have midfielders. Why not once? Even if you put two defensive midfielders, they don't need to press. What they need to do is just get the ball, find both wingers or attackers. Simple.
And just relax.
When Liverpool won the Champions League, they didn't have a creative midfielder in quote. They were playing Anderson, Wijnaldum, and what's his name? Fabinho.
And Anderson. Wijnaldum be creative.
Yes, but you won't call him a creative midfielder.
Yes.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that what I want to say, they play from the way of Salah and Mane and Firmino was
straight
doing
up.
the work.
That's the
That was the
combination.
main thing. So, but if you look at this particular game, Chile probably has found something that works for Nigeria. You know, he has played 6 games with Nigeria, and he has not lost a particular game, 1-4 and drawn 2, which is actually fantastic for a coach. He has a playoff to play in November. We're supposed to have a friendly game, Venezuela and all that, Colombia, but we're not going to play. We're not going to play a playoff in Morocco. But Nigeria did well, and Benin will trash Benin.
That's the most important thing for him. That's the most important thing because some people were gingering. He's gonna throw. He knows our secret. Blah blah blah. Last night was a grudge match.
No, what we know you guys for,
it
you guys did not.
It was basically a grudge match.
Because
and I'm happy
we know you guys for playing 30 minutes and sleeping 60 minutes.
We have one of our colleagues here that works with us here in our session here that is from Benin. We've been laughing at him since yesterday and he's been angry.
You know, yesterday just a front face.
Why don't they answer me now? But you beat us before. You come like this and
you can't take it.
But again, it's fine. Like he said you are not a FC. He said you are not. So anything that happens. It's football. You take it and you move on with it. But good enough for them.
Yeah, Nigeria did very well in this game. I didn't know that we can even play this kind of football. We dominated that game and won that game. Onyeka came in the second half and scored the final goal to make it 4. Yeah, we've seen we scored 2 fantastic goals. First goal was fantastic through ball from Chukwueze. He lashed onto it and bam in the net. Second one was a fantastic header from a free kick.
The third one was a header.
The second one was a header from a cross from Chukwueze. The third one was a free kick
from Simon. And that was I thought the defender had the ball already. For that third goal, if you look at the position, you will think like it's clear. The defender don't clear this thing from nowhere.
The difference is, and I'm going to say because reaction time matters in football. If you saw the goal Alan gave a couple of days ago, the reaction time, that ability to react faster than the defender, even in this one, Osimhen reacted before the guy could do anything. It was in the we saw the game now.
From his back.
Just like that.
And again, it was just good to see. When I saw the third goal, there was this joy in my heart, like it don't finish. But the fourth goal put us in a crucial position because if I just finished with the third goal, would have been in 6 points and probably might not have made the playoffs.
So,
Osimhen deserves 3 gun salutes from the family, man.
Yeah, Osimhen did well in that game. He scored 3 in that game. The Onyeka came in to make it 4-0. Even Chile was surprised. He said that he was surprised that we could actually score 4 in a game because it's been a very, very long time Nigeria scored 4 in a
Scored
game.
two. Scored two comfortably.
When I'm talking about a very long time, if you look at the last time we scored 4 in the game, it's quite a long time. So everybody was surprised. Even me was surprised. The fans were surprised that we could score 4. We turned up and we scored 4. Even though that South Africa won their game and they topped the group, but it's fine. We are going to play the playoffs. Okay, talking about the playoffs now. Nigeria made it somehow to the top 4.
You will call Isaac on phone.
All these people that were like, forget about it, we are not going home. Drop your calculator. We are how far, how market, where on a day, more on turn up. You went I won't check.
What happened is that in Group E, a country called Eritrea. They dropped out from the World Cup. Because of that, the Group E played only 8 games instead of 10 games. So what happened after the whole game was played? Now CAF decided to remove points from every group that played. Like if a country finished last in your group, the second place team, they deduct the points from that last team. That's how Nigeria.
They don't want to stress everybody. They're supposed to for everybody.
They did it for everybody.
But they're supposed to for everybody. I think that thing is not today. It has happened before with FIFA.
If those people didn't withdraw, there's no need to do anything.
That's what I'm saying. But one group was not. That's what I'm saying. It's not everybody. If they don't have it first to last for the table, I've been first to this thing. But they come down with only second place teams.
Yeah, they did it because this is what happens. Because the first thing goes straight.
If they had done it, it would have changed the complexion of some.
Because I know our group, South Africa collects 6 points from Zimbabwe. We collect 2. If we had done it from everybody, now we go top that table. South Africa will rate down.
Yeah, but
they just did it with second place teams.
Normally, because the rule now is that the first just goes automatically to the World Cup, which South Africa made it. And if, for example, if you look at the people that made the top 4, without getting those points, Gabon had 25 points. They had to remove about 4 or 6 points.
6 points from Gabon.
Congo finished with 22 points. Burkina Faso finished with 21 points. Cameroon finished with 19. Madagascar finished with 19. Uganda finished with 18. Then Nigeria finished with 17. They can't do. I won't call it Ojosha, but somehow we made it. If you look at then Gabon, Cameroon, and Nigeria made it to that top 4. So it broke my heart for Burkina Faso because they got 21 points. And they did not actually make that. So it's sad for them. Madagascar even had 19 points.
Too, when you remember
miracle. You understand? Miracle. Somehow we made it, and because of that, they withdrew from Eritrea. That withdrew from that group. They deducted points from people that every team that finished second, the country that finished last in their group, they deducted
points you got from them.
Points to God from there, they deducted it from all those teams. That's why Nigeria actually made it, because we played people that finished last in our group is Zimbabwe, and we took only 2 points
from Zimbabwe. So you will not be thankful that you played a draw.
No, if we probably win one of those, they will qualify.
You will not qualify.
We will qualify.
South Africa will win their own too.
South Africa beat us with only 2 points. So if we won one of those games, we'll have 17 points, have better goal difference, but South Africa will qualify straight up.
It's 1 point to South Africa.
1 point, I mean, yes, 1 point. So if we just won one of
Zimbabwe
one of those games,
would have qualified. South Africa would have been second.
Yes, second. So so Nigeria
removed 2 points, 6 points.
6 points for South Africa.
Benin will not qualify.
Benin will not qualify. They will remove 2 points. Then they will just calculate the average. Top 4, second
what
best
it means
teams.
that South Africa will not make the top 4.
Top 4, second best.
Means, but Nigeria made it, and it's going to be Nigeria, Gabon,
Cameroon, Nigeria, Burkina Faso.
Not Burkina Faso, and DR Congo that made it to that top 4. Okay, if you look at that, Nigeria is going to play Gabon. Nigeria is going to play Gabon in November. But if you look at this playoff, let me explain how these playoffs will work, because some of people don't understand this playoff. This playoff, if we win this playoff, we are not going to play the World Cup directly. This is the first step. In November in Morocco, we are going to play a playoff against Gabon. It's a two-leg games, semi-final and the final. So if we beat Gabon, we will go to the finals and play either Cameroon or Congo. If we win the semi-final, if we win that final, then we'll now go to FIFA playoff tournament. We have to play that tournament. So I think somewhere around February, March, we're going to play that tournament. That tournament works with that. We are going to be seated with other countries, continents of the world, minus Europe. Minus Europe. At the rankings, the first 2 rankings will go up and wait. Then the other 4 that is remaining
We
will play another playoff,
Mm.
which Nigeria will play there.
Mm-hmm.
We play playoff, and if we win that one, then we are going to meet the
We're not going to play semi-finals.
Semi-finals and
with
meet
the
so
top ranking teams.
Yeah, so it's a long walk.
I
to
just
the
you know,
World
you know,
Cup,
you know my
but
you know my
A
hope
long
now.
walk
Is
to
it-
freedom.
You know my hope now. I also hope Nigeria is part of the top ranking teams.
that's the thing. So when FIFA rank, that's why we need to start doing well.
Mhm.
So
So
when
that when they
FIFA
start
ranking
ranking,
by
we might
December,
yes,
we'll be at the top.
Yes,
Then when we are there, other people cannot come and meet us in the semi-finals. But if we start from the top, it's going to be tough.
So it's going to be a long walk with that playoff. If we win first Africa first, when we win from Africa, because if you look at Gabon finished very well from their group. So Gabon is not the pushover. They have Birmingham there that scored 4 goals in the former game.
Aubameyang.
Last
Yeah,
game, quadruple group.
yeah, so it's a tough game for us to play Gabon first. Then we'll talk about if Morocco. Imagine if Morocco reach the final, we have to play Mbeumo and his boys in Cameroon in the final. So it's going to be a very tough game for.
I'm not scared of Cameroon.
Like I was saying, let's
I'm not
just
scared of
focus on
Cameroon.
our
No,
games.
I'm not scared of
basically.
Cameroon.
I'm not scared of Cameroon.
Because you look at Cameroon, who they get? You get Mbeumo, you get Anguisha. Who they get?
Onana.
That one now. That one in our favor. Onana in our favor. Onana our teammate. So you get Onana is our teammate. The only people you should be scared of is Zambo and Guisha in midfield and Brandon Mbeumo up front. Then the other people, Yakubu say, I no fear them. The Yakubu, the old man that was 17-year-old grandfather, I no fear them. You get so, but I also feel like Onana is our favor. So Cameroon is not going to be a problem for us. But I feel like Gabon is just going to be one of those thorns in the flesh.
Okay, that FIFA tournament is going to be an interesting tournament, but Nigeria needs to qualify first from the African playoffs. You have the Asian team that finished in the Asian qualification that will play South America, will play Oceanians will play, and North and Central America will have 2 teams that will come out from there. So it's going to be an interesting tournament. But for Nigeria now, Nigeria is going to first qualify from this. I told you, Cameroon, Gabon, Burkina Faso, Nigeria will play these tournaments. But Nigeria will play Gabon first in November. Then we'll see what happens if we win that playoff in Africa. We'll go and play others content in around February, March in that tournament. It's going to be an interesting walk to freedom. If you want to qualify for the World Cup, we must have to fight for it now. Since we don't like direct routes now, they give us plane ticket. We will fly go America. We say no. You want to enter train.
There will always be supplementary class in university.
First list, second list, and the other list.
Normally, now remedial must be so that you balance the book. So
let's see what happens. Nigeria will play Gabon in that playoff, and Cameroon will play DR Congo in the other playoff. Let's see if Nigeria will qualify for the World Cup. But first, let's finish with the African home before we talk about the World FIFA playoff tournament. So congratulations to Nigeria. Let's say congratulations to them, because at least we made something.
Of course, man.
We tried.
We could have capitulated so many times
we
yesterday,
made
man.
And okay,
Yes.
Chile has done a great job. 6 games as a Nigerian Super Eagles coach. He has won 4 and drawn 2. So I think he's the right man for the job. I think he has a formula for us. That 4-4-2 is perfect when we actually have enough attacks to beat our opponents. But let's see what happens. But Nigeria beat Benin Republic 4 goals to 0. 4 fantastic goals that we did yesterday, and we won that game. We are playing the playoffs against Gabon in November in Morocco. That tournament will happen in Morocco in November. Hopefully Nigeria will make it to the finals. Anybody that reach the final, either DR Congo or Cameroon, we might beat them, and we now face the world, other continents of the world in the World Cup playoffs. Okay, let's move on to other results that happened in CAF, because games. Oh, okay, we have enough comments here on our YouTube channel. Remember, guys, we are live on YouTube at Vote FM Sports, and everybody done they drop comments for that Nigerian game. Yes,
Episode 2.
yeah, so episode full everywhere. Okay, Obina is here. Obina on our YouTube channel. Welcome to the show. He said now una don dey agree for Osimhen's proficiency in football. Someone called yesterday and stated that Osimhen is in the same class with Haaland, but it was refuted by you guys. For me, he is ahead of Haaland.
Ebelebe,
One man's
be
opinion.
calming down.
Okay.
Yes, he is.
They're coming down.
Okay, Obina is also saying, okay, Isaac and Isaac. Okay, he said it's okay. It's ahead of Isaac and Haaland and Isaac. I bet if Osimhen is playing in an A-list team, Haaland can only be adjusted second best. Okay. Okay, Anakletus is here on the show. Good morning, Anakletus. Thank you for joining us on today's show. He's saying the way Una they rejoice like this, they have 2 matches in CAF playoff. If they make it to the CAF playoff finals, then they play intercontinental playoffs on serious group, but we don't qualify playoff. Anakletus. Okay, he's also saying, John, keep your ginger low. You fit meet Italy for the playoff. That's if you win. If you won the CAF playoffs.
But lucky for us, Europe play the playoff now. So
thank you.
So you go rest.
Rest, please.
European teams are not playing for in this playoff, so we are not going to meet any European team in this playoff. So if you win the playoff, the top 4 is selected based on 2 groups, A to D. The other 2 teams is from E to H. And Nigeria had the opportunity to qualify straight to get serious on the match day 10. Very unserious team. They were even that unserious in the match day 9. Dash Lesotho 1 goal. Okay. Thank you, Anakletus. Finally say, I'm not excited if they win. If they win, they win. If they carry their unseriousness to playoff, they go come home. And Una Ginger go rest. Okay. Anakletus is still having doubts.
Anakletus be coming down.
That Nigeria will not make it.
Drink
okay,
water.
Jeffrey Tante, welcome to the show.
Yes.
Jeffrey Tante, welcome to the show. He said, okay, please, are the playoff a knockout tournament or home and away? No, it's a knockout. No, it's a knockout tournament. Just in Morocco. That playoff is just in Morocco. First leg, people that win the semi-final will play the finals of that tournament. That playoff will happen in Morocco in November. So yeah, Jeffrey, the playoff is just a knockout competition. Yeah, it's going to happen in Morocco. Please, Jeffrey, I think this one I'm seeing your comment.
Yes.
Please remember to subscribe to our channel, Jeffrey.
Jeffrey Dante.
Okay,
Remember to subscribe.
Yomi Handsome is here on the show. He said, good morning, congratulations to the Eagles, but he get the real World Cup ticket is going to be so hard for them now with the format of the playoff. It's only by grace and hard work that can give them that now. Yes, it's true. It's only I won't say grace, so hard work I agree, but grace almost I don't follow for that one again. Make una work hard and qualify. Even though that I can say Oberaka Chukwu this one. No?
Yes.
Because if not be those
grace.
guys, yes, small grace did this one finally. Because if not be those country that we drew, we are not even going to actually make it to this playoff. Because of them, we made it to this playoff. Okay, thank you guys for the comments on our YouTube channel. Okay, other results that happened in CAF qualification yesterday. I'll give you the results. I'll talk about some of them. Mozambique went away to beat Somalia 1-0. Algeria beat Uganda 2-1. South Africa beat Rwanda 3-0. They scored in the 5th minute of that game. They don't even want stories. As Nigeria is scoring, they are scoring and shouted, hey, well, this one is over. Nigeria beat Benin 4-0. Guinea and Botswana played a 2-2 draw. Ivory Coast beat Kenya 3-0. Let me tell you something about Ivory Coast in this World Cup tournament. They played 10 games, won majority of them. They did not concede a single goal in 10 games. Ivory Coast did not concede a single nobody scored against them. They played 10 games, won 8, drawn 2, lost 0, scored 25 goals and conceded 0 goals.
Defense,
they considered 0 goal.
Everywhere choke.
Defense choke.
They have Ahmad, they have Hala, the striker. Jackson. Jackson is playing for Senegal. They have they have Ahmad from Manchester United.
Yes.
Sebastian, my boy.
Fantastic country. They are 10 games.
Adingra.
Adingra. They played 10 games in this World Cup qualification. Won 8, draw 2, lost 0, scored 25 goals and did not concede a single goal in 10 games. And they played Gabon. They played Gabon 2 times and they didn't concede a single goal. Gabon finished just 1 point below them with 25 points. So Gabon did well because Gabon won.
Draw against them.
Yeah.
And lost one against them.
Gabon played 10 games, won 8, drew 1, and lost 1, and had 25 points. Gabon deserve to play in this World Cup
Of course,
based
no
on what
doubt.
they played in this particular competition. But unfortunately for them, they have an Ivory Coast team that didn't even concede one goal.
They're in better form.
They didn't concede one goal, so fantastic. I like these guys. I like this group. That group was fantastic. Okay, Ivory Coast beat Kenya 3-0. Gabon beat Burundi 2-0. DR Congo beat Sudan 1-0, and Morocco beat Congo 1-0. Finally, Senegal finished this one with Mauritania. They beat them 4-0.
Somebody won yesterday 7-0.
Somebody
Somebody won
I think
yesterday
I
7-0.
missed one. Who won 7-0?
Somebody
Gambia.
won
Gambia went
yesterday
away.
7-0.
It's expected now, no be Seychelles.
You know more Gambia, who be Gambia? 7.
They went to away to Seychelles and won 7-0. Gambia won that game. Fantastic result from Africa. Try yesterday. Nigeria finished that one 4-0. So if you look at the groups and people that qualified in Africa, in Group A, Egypt finished first, and Egypt are qualified for the World Cup. They have 26 points in that group. In Group B, Senegal finished first with 24 points, so Senegal is going to the World Cup. In Group C, South Africa finished with 18 points. I think we have the lowest points in all the groups.
Even our first no reach some people second, except for Niger and Morocco's group.
Okay, in Group C, South Africa finished first. They are going straight to the World Cup. They finished with 18 points. In Group D, Cape Verde are going to their first World Cup. They finished with 23 points.
Supported
in that group. So Cape Verde not up to 600,000 persons in that country, and somehow they qualify for the World Cup. So congratulations to them. In Group E, that caused all the problem, Morocco finished first with 24 points. Morocco played 8 games and won 8 of them, and they had 24. They have 24 points.
Considered only 2 goals.
Yeah, they are going to the World Cup. In Group F, it's Ivory Coast that finished with 26 points. I just told you that Ivory Coast did not even concede a single goal in this World Cup qualification. So Ivory Coast is going to the World Cup. In Group G, Algeria is going to the World Cup. They got 25 points. So congratulations to them. In Group H, Tunisia made it to the World Cup with 28 points. In Group I, which is where Ghana is, Ghana made it to the World Cup. They had 25 points. So congratulations to all the African teams that made it to the World Cup. Let Nigeria, Gabon, and Cameroon and DR Congo, congratulations to them for making the playoffs. Let the best team win, even though I'm supporting Nigeria to win, but let the best team win this World Cup, win this playoff. Congratulations to everybody that made it through from Africa to the World Cup. Hopefully they'll go to the World Cup and do us proud. It's an expanded World Cup now. That's why 9 teams, normally it's supposed to be 5 teams going to the World Cup. Now we have 9 teams going, 9 countries going to the World Cup, because it's an expanded World Cup that will happen in North America in the summer. Congratulations to all of them. Okay, let's move away from Africa. We're talking about Nigeria and move to Europe, because some of the games that happened again in Europe. For example, England has qualified for the World Cup. They are the first team to qualify from Europe for the World Cup. So yesterday's result in the UEFA World Cup qualification, England beat Latvia 5-0. Our guy in Hurricane scored 2 of those.
suspects.
Yes, Estonia won, Moldova won. Andorra won Serbia 3. Italy beat Israel 3-0. Spain beat Bulgaria 4-0, and their usual suspect again, Merino scored 2 of those. That guy had been scoring goals. Portugal and Hungary played a 2-2 draw. Portugal was winning, and they considered a last-minute goal from Szoboszlai to make it 2-2. Then Turkey beat Georgia 4-1, and Ireland beat Armenia 1-0. Okay, let's talk about England a little bit. England won that game 5-0, and they have qualified for the World Cup with 2 games remaining. Not Martin na England, they go qualify for World Cup. England can't win now. They are trying to win their World Cup. I think 1966 is the last time they won the World Cup. They won the World Cup, but they have qualified for the World Cup. Fantastic country. They have a good squad, but it's okay, have to find a way to make these people at least win one major tournament.
That's the most important thing. So like we said yesterday, England can win qualifiers with one hand tied behind their back and one eye closed. It's simple. Go look at the stats right from Ericsson to date. The qualification has never been an issue.
Problem. Yes.
So even though they are winning their games comfortably and winning well, we are all turning a blind eye to that they get into the competition, and then we see how they are going to cope. Even when they get to the group stages too,
They pass.
it's knockouts. That's where the most
They
important
pass.
thing
It's just
is.
once they enter that knockout stages,
Mhm.
then they begin
They
to
start having issues
yes.
and breaking team down. They start having issues in qualifying into the finals and even going far. So I would say yes, good game, good win. Kane on the beat. Eberechi Eze got another goal yesterday. Fantastic result. But we are all waiting for the knockout stages in the World Cup.
What do you make of England? Even though their group is just easy, Albania, Serbia, Latvia, and Andorra, so it's not.
You think it's easy? It's
It's
not
an
easy.
easy group now.
It's not
Apart from
easy.
Serbia, that probably might put up a
Mhm.
challenge in which they can always go.
And they beat the Serbia.
Before Uncle, why
They
they, they
beat the
They have
Serbia.
played
So
6
Why
games.
won't they beat
They have played
Serbia?
6 games and they won all 6 games.
Mhm.
They have 18 points. That's why they have qualified. Nobody is challenging them in that group.
If they give us Serbia, give us Andorra, I'm sure that we'll get to those points.
It's tough. It's tough seeing England, all the praises around England. It's tough seeing that and end up saying they don't reach the finals. Come on, this is
You know they reach now.
Euros finals. Waiting now.
Mhm.
Okay, they
On
reach-
penalties,
let's say
2
they-
times on
Mhm.
penalties to
Let's
Italy.
say they don't win tournament.
2018 World Cup semi-final.
Mhm.
Semi-final. Person go semi-final, never reach final. They've done well so far. It's a thing of when I think the interview with Gerrard, he said pride caused them those opportunities to get into those
Mhm.
positions.
Mhm.
Now, since then, the next managers have built. Now the team is no longer filled with all those tough rivalries you used to have between clubs. Leave your rivalry at the club. Once you come to the
Cliques.
senior team,
You'll be forming clique now.
once you come to the senior team, it's the senior team you are playing for. Everybody is one family here. It's one England you're playing for. When you go back to the club, you form your rivalry, and I think that's what caused the
Golden
the
generation.
golden generation, the World Cups and the Euros. But now it's all different. There are too many competitions to play for. There's the UEFA National League, there's the Euros, and there's the World Cup. I think this team now is one of those teams built to winning something. This team now is one of those teams built to winning something. It's Tuchel the man that will take them there.
We'll get to see. Okay.
You don't do Uno because you call for Tuchel. So
Me
you
call for
have,
Tuchel.
You have Tuchel now.
Okay, let's talk
Me.
about. Let's
Yes,
talk
no?
about-
John, me.
Yes, now.
I said if your best is not giving you, if your best
This is the best they
it's not
brought
the
for
best. Tuchel is not the
you.
best.
It's
I
the
called some
best
other
they
managers.
brought for you.
I called some other managers and
You
they
are
brought in
calling for
Tuchel.
Gasley.
Okay, let's see what happens with England. They are qualified for the World Cup. They are the first team in Europe that has qualified for the World Cup. Okay, let's talk about the Portuguese national team because Cristiano scored 2 goals yesterday. Now he is the highest goal scorer. When you talk about World
National
Cup,
team or
when you
World
talk
Cup
about World Cup
qualifiers.
qualification, he is the highest goal scorer for men. So another record for Cristiano Ronaldo. He has scored 948 goals in his career. Fantastic
Operation
player.
1000 is alive.
A fantastic player, fantastic guy. I like the guy very well. When he takes his football as his pure business and he delivers. He scored
Yes.
2 in this game, even though they consider first. He scored in the 22 minutes and the end of the first half to make it 2-1. But Zoboszlai scored in the final minute to make it 2-2.
That
Yeah.
guy, I got you that guy again in there. That Zoboszlai guy, I don't know.
No,
He's my guy.
is usually like
I
that.
got you again in there because it's a win. Just take the L and go. You get, just take it and you find. I think the Hungarian side are good. They are good in the 10 minutes or perhaps the last 20 minutes of the game kind of play. If you look at the way they bring, I think they allow you play the first 45 minutes without conceding much goals. So they can come into the last minutes of the game and bring in that energy of we are playing the final minute of the game. But they start from the beginning of the whistle. But again, if they go down, they still have the energy to run you till the last minute. That's one thing they have that I think Portuguese team were lacking yesterday. That intensity to play high intensity game till 90 minutes, not drop off. Just keep increasing the tempo of the game until you get what you're looking for. And I think a draw was good enough for the Hungarian side. But again, my man, Operation 1000 is alive.
Okay, Operation 1000 is
He's
alive.
still
Yeah,
alive. He's a
he's
goal.
chasing that 1000
Goals.
goals.
On 1000 goals on record.
If
People don't do them, but you know they're on record.
If say you know go win World Cup, make him get one thing for hand now at least.
But you know what thing with records? Records can still be broken.
Now 1000 go hard, but let's
Records can, even if you keep the 1000, 1 year, one person will just come break them. Maybe the next person will break and go fit be Haaland.
okay.
Or
but
maybe you'll see me in the next future.
Until leave Osimhen. But until then, fantastic game for Portugal to even though they lost, they drew that game. But I think they are building well. They have a good squad. If you look at the squad, they have stars almost in every section of that pitch. But one more, 2-2.
It's 2-2, you know, and I will just come back to talk about it because they scored 2 goals in that game. Cristiano Ronaldo on the 2. They let their heads drop, and these guys came back into the game. We still talk about it that when you settle for a scoreline, that's when performances drop. That's when the opponent says that you guys are no longer pushing. Bro, they will ginger themselves up and they got an equalizer in that game. So I think Portugal needs to work on that. If there are people that are already gassed out, that are tired, they should be subbed off and then they should be able to push for the full 90 minutes. I feel not being able to close out this game as a 2-1 win is an issue.
Okay, let's talk about Spain, because Spain are one of the favourites to win the World Cup. They beat Bulgaria obviously 4-0. So this one not be even supposed to be even be more. It supposed to be more, but they ended 4-0. If you look at the statistics in that game, they had 30 shots. Spain had 30 shots in total, and 10 of them were on target. They want to kill Bulgaria in this game. Bulgaria didn't even have any shot on target. The three they had it was off target. But Spain had 30 shots, 70% possession, 10 of them were on target, 11 corner kicks. They were pressing them, they want to score more, and they got 4 in that game.
You know, the first game they played, I think it was more than this. And I said the tactics should be
Spain,
So how far?
Spain sabi play ball.
They not sabi pack enough.
So how far?
They not sabi pack enough. Because
Spain and February won't win this World Cup.
Straight up, nothing you won't tell me. Nothing you won't tell me.
Yeah,
Number one.
No, may I tell you? May I tell you?
When they are playing,
Number one. I
said
said it that even
Scotland
without
will play against Spain. I will teach you how to beat Spain.
Okay.
I will teach you the proper way to play against Spain and beat Spain. It's just your midfield. You don't need to defend. You don't need them to come into your final third. It's just your midfield. Once you have runners and workaholics in midfield, it's over for
easy
Spain.
to say, do it on the pitch is another thing.
I've played the game. I've touched the game. I can stop the game. Pep
Ebelebe.
Guardiola is a man that knows that if I coach against him, he's not getting the 3 points.
Spain is one of the favourites to win.
It's a good game.
Win
It's a
every
good game
tournament
for
actually.
football.
And they
Again,
play like why I like them. They play like as if they are a club football. They pass around well.
Thank
They
you.
press well. They collect the ball. They recycle well. They are a good side, and we are going to see what they are going to do. Even though that they lost the National League final against Portugal, so you can play well and still lose to a better team or even a less better team when you play. But they beat Bulgaria comfortably 4-0. Italy are building. Italy won that game 3-0 against Israel.
Yeah, they won in that game against Israel. Comfortable win. I wouldn't say that. I know some people will say that the cloud of the war is no longer over them, but the players, the team definitely need to improve. Italy got a 3-0 win in that encounter. Good win for them, good points for them. But I'm not convinced with this Italy team going into the World Cup. It's yet to be seen.
But we will see.
I know they fear.
It's
New
yet
manager,
to be
new
seen.
system, new play.
Okay.
Everybody is doing well in Italy. Give it to them. They are going to the World Cup.
Okay.
Because look at the new manager. He's coming. He's won 3 games on the bounce. Why? What is there to complain about?
Okay.
Good manager, good game, good everything.
Okay.
And style of play again is favoring the Italian style. Physical, dominant, fast.
Okay, Turkey beat Georgia 4-1. Fantastic for Turkey again. But the problem is that in their group they have Spain. They have 9 points. They have lost only with Spain. They played 4 games and lost only 1 game against Spain. But let's see what will happen in the World Cup qualification. Okay, let me give you the team that already qualified for the World Cup. And out of 48 teams, you know it's an expanded World Cup, so it's going to be a 48 teams, 48 countries that is going to play the World Cup in the summer of 2026. And 28 teams have already qualified for the World Cup. 28 teams have qualified for the World Cup. Canada, Mexico, and USA are the host nation. They have qualified for the World Cup already. Australia, Iran, Japan, from Asia, Australia, Iran, Japan, Jordan, Korea, Republic, Qatar, Saudi Arabia, and Uzbekistan has qualified from that side. In CAF, Algeria, Cape Verde, Cote d'Ivoire, Egypt, Ghana, Morocco, Senegal, South Africa, and Tunisia from Africa. In South America, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia, Ecuador, Paraguay, and Uruguay has qualified from there. From the other, New Zealand has qualified from Oceanian continent, and finally, England from Europe has qualified. So 28 teams out of 48. I think have 2 more international break before they are.
You know, in the playoffs they are going to play, the second team that is going to be representing Oceania, the team that is Austria, and I'm sure we are there or thereabouts ranking above Austria. So Australia, sorry, Australia,
Australia,
not
yeah.
Austria, Austria and Europe, Australia.
Yeah, but let's see. 28 teams has qualified for the World Cup out of 48. Before maybe next into international break, we will know all of the 48 have probably made it, and two more spots remaining is from the playoffs. I will see who's going to play that playoff somewhere. Somewhere in February, March, but we'll see. But 28 teams have already qualified for the World Cup, so congratulations to all of them. Okay, some of the friendly games that happen around, so just talk about some of the friendly games that happen.
The most telling one.
For example, Japan beat Brazil 3 goals to 2. Brazil was leading in that game with 2-0. Somehow in the second half, Japan came back and scored 3 and won that game. I know that friendly game now.
Make you know to do in a friendly game.
I don't do me.
Okay,
you just experiment some kind things.
They don't experiment.
God will go and look at that
some
Japan
kind
team.
But their squad, Brazil play most of their squad though.
No, just go look at that Japanese
Japan team get top players now.
You go see men. Daichi Kamada.
Zico, I mean,
Minamino.
Zuki na Palmer goalkeeper.
Kubo.
All these people like they call, I don't know them.
Nakamura.
You don't know who?
Men! You don't know Kamada.
You don't know Kamada.
You don't know Minamino. Takefuso Kubo.
Okay.
Men choke.
Brazil.
Now take Kubo.
Takefusa Kubo.
Take
Now your name, but that not be taken.
Okay, Brazil lost that friendly game 3 goals to 2 in Japan. Okay, Norway and New Zealand played a 1-1 draw in the friendly game. That's major team that played a friendly game. For other friendly games, Argentina beat Puerto Rico. Okay, Puerto Rico 6 goals to 0. Messi had 2 assists in that game. Canada and Colombia played a 0-0 draw. USA are preparing. They beat Australia 2 goals to 1, and Mexico and Ecuador played a 1-1 draw. Okay, let's open the phone line and get your contribution about yesterday's game. The number to call is 0706 048 5853. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Bishop, we made it to the playoff. Oh.
Congratulations to them. As for Nigeria, this group is a rigorous situation.
The long.
Yes, a rigorous situation. There's another thing I want to give for this radio. It's like when you want to kill someone, not you to kill the person straight. Now want to rigorously close the person painfully. Sorry, this radio, which I don't need to go get all things. If you have heading to it, after all these days, and they're still not qualified.
So Bishop, what you're trying to say is that Nigeria has embarked on an odyssey. I said what you're trying to say is that Nigeria has embarked on a journey, on an odyssey, like that man Odysseus.
I hope we go play this one now. I hope. Simple.
Yes.
If we are beating any of the Zimbabwe in those games.
Yes.
If they played like this against South Africa.
Yes.
Yes, so big work. It's true. Then good morning to you. Okay, call us and tell us what you think about the playoffs. That Nigeria is going to play Gabon in that playoff, or what you think about yesterday's game. We trashed Benin 4 goals to 0. So what is call us and tell us your contribution about these games. Yeah, hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Okay, what is your contribution? Yeah, nobody expected it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, we are
Africa is already
we are
9.
already 9.
So they are looking for the World Cup is qualified. They are looking for just one team.
We are already 9 already. Yes. Yes, 9 are qualified already. Yes. We make it 10. Yes. Yeah. And Najara Bidawa. Yes. All right. Thank you very much. All right. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if Nigeria will make it through that tournament, but it's a long tournament. First Gabon, second we go and play the final of that. Then we'll go again and play around February. So it's going to be a long journey. Almost we must suffer, but if it's possible, we hope. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Please turn down the volume of your radio set. Okay, I'm sorry I can't hear you. When you call, please turn down the volume of your radio set or step away from that radio set so we can hear you and others can hear. Some people are playing with their earpiece or earpods, so it's going to be loud when they start listening to all that feedback. Okay, let's take another call. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Name and location, please. Oh, okay, please don't say your name, please. Thank you very much, please. Please, but tell us something else. Tell us. Come on now. Come on, tell us your name. Okay. Your contribution. Yeah. Yes. Chile is actually a good man.
They not play any politics. Eritrea no come. Now, okay, wait. Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Wait, let me ask you a question. Niger finished with 15 points. And what if Niger had played against Eritrea and had won their 2 games? They would have been in the top of those tables. But they played on so you consider and it's in FIFA rule already. It's already there in the FIFA rule book. If a group is not complete.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, yes, I like this.
The name you want to use can be an AKA. It's not your name. It can be an AKA. Like me now, my second name is King of Babylon United. You cannot stop me from using King of Babylon United. But again, my name is still my name. So your name and your title. They have people they call. Your name. Bro, they have people they call their name and.
Thank you very much. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, let's take another call. All right, thank you. Sorry, okay, let's take other calls. 0706048585 Yeah, hello, good morning. Good. Okay, your contribution.
always like about this Godwin and John and this guy. They call him Monzo. When you win, that is his name.
Yes,
When
man.
you don't win, and that's about name for goalkeeper position. Goalkeeper was supposed to.
That's why they be everywhere.
They did very well. They did very well.
Yes.
They did very well. But let's see how they can go to the playoffs. Now, but it will be a tough task. But I wish them well. But they did well.
All right.
Nobody to compare Osimhen to Haaland.
Thank you.
Haaland better pass to him 100. I don't know which person they found they compare. I know they do sentiment that the Haaland is a scorer. He has proven to. So nobody to come and be comparing things like this. Because he don't score hat-trick. How many hat-tricks Haaland don't score?
It's true.
Give that one. Haaland is a good. Osimhen is a good player.
How many hat-trick Haaland don score against top teams?
All right, thank you very
Against
much.
top teams.
You go explain tire nonsense.
Against top teams.
Better than top team.
You go
Benin na top
explain
team for
tire.
Africa now.
They play.
For Africa football, Benin na top team. Very, very top team.
Hello, good
Back
morning.
where?
Hello, good morning. Good
Good
morning
morning.
to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. I greet you too. Name and location, please. Okay. Double J, what is your contribution?
Congratulations to Nigeria for making it to the Euro. Like I said before, South Africa will be our team.
Yeah.
To beat Benin. I have that faith that we're going to beat them. So, congratulations to us. And I believe, at least just start like this, we must reach them.
Nigeria will be now. If you don't talk about like that, you know.
Nigeria is going to the World Cup. I'm now behind them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, you are now behind them. You know they behind them before.
Everybody takes serious when they say that they
Hmm.
Okay.
If not, I'm not going to comment them. So, no, now only at least make it
World Cup.
because to play another World Cup now, who may start, start,
Yeah, 31, yeah.
so
All
I'm
right.
just saying that Nigerian people so that we will be.
All right, thank you very much. Okay.
Yesterday match, Rashford played against Israel people.
Hmm.
England, Rashford played.
Let me even check if Rashford played that game. But I don't think he didn't play that game.
Did they call Mount for England?
No, they didn't
He
call him.
was not.
No,
He was not part of
they
the
were not part
team.
of the team. Yes.
They're not going to do it. They don't call that match.
All right, thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's probably take one more call. 0706-048-5853. Call us and tell us what you think about. Okay, no, Rashford did not play. Okay, he came on
as a sub.
he came on at the 70th minute. Yeah,
70th.
on the 70th of that game. So Rashford came in at 70th minute of that game. Yeah, hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning. What's your friend?
Good morning.
Good
Name
morning.
and location, please.
This is Dennis calling from New York.
Okay, what is your contribution?
Yeah, I just don't know why we Nigerians we are in love in doing things the right thing at the last moment.
That's the thing. Eh?
I don't just know the reason why this. So we know how to play all this while.
Imagine my brother. Eh?
Lesotho, Zimbabwe.
Even Zimbabwe even said.
Mhm.
Even Zimbabwe even said. Eh?
Chai. I know. So, this intercontinental run, I don't know Nigeria definitely will come out from the African Confederation, but facing the rest of the world,
The rest of the world teams say they don't really get head. Bolivia.
They don't even get head like
Bolivia.
that. But
You
let's
get
see.
one thing where they New something. We don't make them already. New Caledonia and Bolivia for now.
Yeah,
From
Oceania,
Oceania,
yes.
for now.
if not, so far say Europe no day now.
No, Europe no dey.
Europe
Europe
no dey.
no dey.
So it remain Africa and the other side of the world from
Okay, wow, that's good. Please, I get one correction I want make one observation one day for Mona. You see, as you dey yarn, Australia no more dey for Oceania.
no,
Yeah,
they no dey.
they dey
Na
Asia.
new na
I know, we know.
they,
No.
no they na new wetin they call am New Caledonia. I misplaced them.
And Rashford played ball yesterday.
Yes, the
Rashford
70th.
played
as
the
a
70th
sub,
minute,
yes.
70th.
70th minute, yes.
Enter on
70th.
second half towards the end of the game.
Yes.
All right, thank you very much. All right, thank you. All right, thank you. Okay, this is how we're going to end today's show. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Tomorrow we are back to talk about Nigeria and how we are going to qualify for the World Cup, because after tomorrow we go back to club football after tomorrow, so we will have to more chance talk about how the World Cup will happen, how Nigeria is going to make it, and all that. Thank you for joining us on today's show. Thank you for those that join us on our YouTube channel. Thank you very much. So if you are here, please remember to subscribe to our channel. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful thing. My name is Godwin.
Don't forget to like the video, guys.
Okay. Kirian Ugom, welcome to the show. Steven, I can see you. Welcome to the show. Say, I wish Super Eagles meet South Africa in the next AFCON knockout. I want to check something. Okay. Okay. Kirian, welcome to the show. Say, so Super Eagles can play football like this. Okay. Handsome, thank you for that comment. Please join us tomorrow after emerging champion in African playoff zone, going to intercontinental stage. Only 2 teams out of 6 will qualify for the World Cup. Hard than normal qualification. You don't see my brother.
You don't see him, man. Don't forget to like the video.